In today's video, Pops and I are collaborating with the NHGA to bring you a tournament series event from the absolutely beautiful Wentworth by the Sea Country Club. This is New Hampshire's only ocean course and features some of the nicest holes in the state. The production value in this video is absolutely incredible, so make sure to watch until the end, tap that subscribe button, and check out all the cool stuff on the Muskrat Links Golf website. Speaking of the website, I want to give a special shout out to my friend Christopher and his mom Claire for watching these videos from Liverpool. Christopher's found some amazing golf balls out golf ball hunting. You can check those out and more on the website. I know we've still got some deals running on there. We are almost sold out of everything, so we'll be adding some new stuff very soon. The format of today's competitive tournament is Stableford, so that means you get 1 point for a bogey, 2 points for a par, and 4 points for a birdie. Unfortunately, the driving range was closed there today, so Pops and I got out of the car pretty stiff, but let's head over to hole 1 and let's get this tournament started.
Lift clean for place, right?
I think so.
Just gotta find the fairway, that's all.
Yes.
So we'll be doing that maybe 2-3 times today.
Yeah, I won't have to worry about that too much. Pops, you could probably pick up, honestly. I'll join you in a second. Hang.
Good bounce.
It does. I don't think I got one. Side by each. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in here. Starting out on the second hole. First hole may have had some technical difficulties. Hard to say what happened there, but yeah, no driving range, always going to be tight. I should have aimed further right and not pulled them OB, but the game's the game. It's Stableford out here today, so you pick up after you've made more than net bogey, which obviously with our handicap, it's pretty much net bogey right when we go out of bounds. So yeah, moving on to hole 2 here, hoping to have some fun. It is a glorious day out here on a fantastic course. I cannot wait to show you guys some actual golf. Maybe we'll get some swings and get one in the fairway this time. All right, let's go. There we go. Keep it low, keep it straight. As you guys saw, we started out on hole number 6 there, so now we're moving on to hole number 7, finally get something straight and in the fairway, and hopefully I'll be commentating along with you guys here. You can see my approach shot, kind of a little flip wedge in. Want it to be a little bit closer than this, but look at this green. You got like the nice rocks in the background, absolutely beautiful. So we've got a putt for birdie in the first part of the day. Not too bad at all. We leave that one right next to the hole for a little tap in, and you guys will be able to see the scoreboard jump up to 2 here. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you. So you can see there, we've got 2 points. I'll show you my score and Pops' score up there as we play this round. All right, on to the next. Too bad. Another really solid drive from me here on kind of a short par 4. It had this big ridge in the back I was hoping to use, and somehow my ball gets stuck up on the ridge. All right, you ready for this? This putt is like impossible. I could pretty much aim this wherever I want, and it still should funnel down somewhere near the hole. But it was really hard to get the speed right here, so we give it a tap, send it down there. I guess technically it's for birdie, but we're just trying to get it close. Really happy with that result there. That's a really good one. You can start to see some of the ocean kind of in the background here, looking absolutely beautiful. Some amazing views out here on this course. So
Yeah, mine didn't break as much as I thought it was.
we move our ball marker back over, and here we go, getting ready. See if we can convert this for a par and get another couple points in the Stableford match here. We line it up, we give it a roll into the bottom of the cup. Let's go. Okay, this par 3 was playing super long tail. You can see we're kind of hitting over the ocean where it comes in. It was playing like probably 230 because it was dead into the wind. Everything was gonna balloon up right when we hit it, so we had to take some extra club here on this hole. But again, just absolutely gorgeous views out here. And there, you can see the water is really high. We were playing probably pretty close to high tide overall. So I ripped the 9-wood down there, it balloons up, should be plenty of club to get over the wall, and survey says, yes indeed, we are safe. The 9-wood rides again.
It does ride again. You gave me that club when you were 12.
Still fits me.
You've had it in your bag ever since.
I think I've lost weight since then.
Yes, you have.
Go.
Go, 5-wood.
That should be good.
It's good there.
Give me that front edge. Oh! Playing the little chip up here, really tough one to get to stop near the hole. I probably should have thrown this one up a little bit higher here, but again, we kind of want to be below the hole with our next putt anyway, so we have kind of a directly uphill putt coming back at it. A couple of the other guys had really tricky sliders coming back down the hill that ended up kind of down where I am, so we've got this putt for par here. We give it a roll and we catch the lip. So close, almost drained that one for par on a super difficult hole here, but we'll settle for our bogey, take our point, move on to the next hole. Couple grooves low, no problem. So you can see we had iron off the tee there. It was a really kind of narrow shoot. We had to like hook something around the corner. So I think I took like 5 iron and tried to hook it around. Got ourselves in good position here. Get up a little. Trying to catch a piece of the green. Just kidding, we do a little bit close to the back there. So Pops and I both actually hit the fairway, then hit this green. So we have 2 putts for birdie here. Not too bad either, like a 25-footer and a 20-footer. So I'm aiming just inside the little black dot you can see ahead of us there. And it just goes past it. It's looking good. It's going straight at the hole. Just a hair short. Almost converted that for the birdie, but of course, that's gonna be a free tap in par. I don't think we recorded Pops' putt, but he missed his birdie putt and was able to tap in for par and get some points on the board for him as well. And we get our first par 5 up here now, heading it straight down the middle. Not too much in it, it's not super long. It was playing a little bit longer on the day than the 516 you see up on the screen there. Yeah, this was a par 70 course out there, so there's a fair bit more par 3s than there are par 5s, so we're hoping to take advantage when we get the chance here. And our driver today, yeah, it's feeling pretty good right now. It might have left us a little bit on the first hole, but yeah, looking good right down the pipe there, despite the finish that I was emoting there. And we've got a 4-wood into this green. I think we had like 250 or something, so I technically could reach it. But that little snap hook is not really gonna help us too much. It's gonna be down there by the green, but again, it's not super close. We were hoping to get on the dance floor. And then this one, I was kind of caught in between 2 minds. I flubbed my chip a little bit here. I wasn't sure if I wanted to swing hard and go high or kind of punch it and go low, and I just didn't commit to the swing. So that's a mistake for me. And then this one is a really scary chip again because it kind of just like falls off the back of the green if you go far here. So I ended up leaving it short, kind of compounded mistakes there. 2 mistakes in a row is never the best when you're golfing. So we've got a putt for par.
Oh, I thought it would come back.
And just leave it right on the edge. So again, that's a tap-in bogey on a gettable par 5. Would have liked to have done better, but on we go to a par 3. Our camera work here was a little bit shoddy because we sent Sarah down by the green to take a look for us, so you don't catch everything. Pops was able to hit the front of the green there, which was great, and then mine goes like directly over Sarah and then ends up behind this tree right there that you see. It was such a difficult angle, I had to kind of like tomahawk chop something at it, and I knew I had to hit the hill and pop up, but yeah, we hit it too far there, kind of got too much juice on it, so again, we're kind of just fighting to see if we can maybe get a bogey on the card still. So we hit our chip, we're pretty aggressive with it, and it goes past the hole. So we've got this coming back for our bogey. Can we get a point?
Stay up.
Almost stayed up, but not quite. So we tap in for our double and move on.
Exactly. Worth something from being behind the tree.
Okay, this par 5 is crazy. It's got this giant ridge right in the landing zone where everything hits the ridge and rolls back. So you can see it kind of there in the middle there. Everybody ends up at the bottom of that ridge, so you really didn't need to take that much club because you couldn't clear it on the day into the wind.
In putting this up in
so
the air.
I decided we're gonna keep it low, try to run one up there, and then everyone was down at the bottom, and you can't really hit anything like low over the ridge. Like you wanna be able to hit it forward, but you can't because you would just hit the ridge. So we try to hit one really low. We hit a kind of a stinger right across the screen here, and we're able to chase one down towards the green. You either had to clear that ridge or be further behind it to have a chance at the green. So we've got a chip here, and I kind of flubbed this one up again too. My chipping wasn't on in the morning, but again, it was rusty. I haven't played in 8 months. So we've got a putt here to see if we can get something tight, and it's not quite tight enough that we were hoping for. We're liking more of like a tap-in par situation here, but we've got this. Can we make it for par? No. And it goes begging, just hanging off the lips there. My nose was super stuffy all day. It was really, really hard to putt. But hey, let's take it on to this next par 4. Now we are getting into some absolutely beautiful oceanside holes here. You can see this par 4, it's got this big rock in the middle of the fairway that you have to dodge. You got the ocean all along the right side. It looks great for us because it's high tide. In these flyover videos from the Wentworth website and YouTube channel, you can see it was more low tide here. So I was trying to aim a little bit further left and kind of fade one in, but I ended up taking it like dead straight to the right of the rock. Really scary line here, but it ends up working out perfectly for us. We hit the fairway, so I was super happy with that. Pops, we won't talk about where his drive went, but it looks good in the background with the ocean there, that's for sure. So here's my approach shot here. I didn't really have a good number, so I just kind of sight read it and decided the pitching wedge felt good. I tend to play well when I don't have exact numbers actually, because I usually take a little bit more club and try to swing easy. And this was no different. I hit this one, it sails just beyond the pin here, right at the back of the green. We've got like a 15, 20 footer here for birdie. But unfortunately, the camera kind of glitched out and we didn't film it. You can see me there kind of at the back, and there's the hole. So I missed a putt, but as you can see, I tapped it in for my par, so we get another couple points on the board. But check out this hole. Again, a beautiful par 3 here with the ocean right next to us and surrounding the hole. I couldn't help myself. I saw some golf balls there. I had to do some picking, so.
That's because it is. Pro V1X 2017. Here's your hole-in-one ball, Pops. Sweet. Diablo Tour. Nice. Yeah, work up there. Good shot.
As I can hit my 4. Yeah.
Where's the fade? Where's that hidden bunker?
Just like turned off.
At least I got a golf ball out of the deal. That's got to be worth something, right? Let's go.
And some great B-roll there from Sarah, getting everything nice in the background. I think you got that big resort kind of just off to the side here. So my shot actually found the bunker, so I had to try to get one out of there. Get a nice little sand blast, but rolled it a little bit beyond the pin. It kind of ran away a little bit for us here. So I got that comebacker for par, kind of a long one, hoping just to get this one close and perhaps tapping in for bogey and get a point out of this hole. And our putt's pretty good, and we clean that one up and we move on. And the hole we move on to is, I have to think it's the signature hole on the course. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a par 5. You got a beach spanning out on the right-hand side. It's a really scary tee shot. Take a look at this. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful golf hole. If you're talking about like the top golf holes in the state, this is probably really close to #1, if not the best hole in the state. So I tried a rip driver and I caught it really low on the face and kind of sprayed it out to the right, so it was never really going to reach that peninsula. It's like 280, 300 to that peninsula. We had to aim further left by the stairs. I hit a provisional, we rip it, it's perfectly fine. We get to enjoy our nice little drive down the beach. And so when I actually played this hole, I thought it was a par 4 because we got really close with the drive because I absolutely piped it. I had like 9 iron in here, so I thought it was a par 4. So when I yanked it left, I thought that was going to be it for the hole because I already lost one in the water, but technically I could have got that up and down for bogey and salvaged a point, so kind of a mental error there. But hey, we take it on to the next hole. It's a par 3 back up the hill, again, dead into the wind, so it's playing closer to like 220 here. So there is the lighthouse in the background that is the logo for the golf course. Absolutely beautiful. So let's send this 9-wood and see how we play this hole.
It looks good.
That looks real good. Let's hold this
Keep
up.
going right.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Really happy with that approach shot there. We left ourselves like a, well, it's like a 45 footer. We're shorter than I like, but that hole into the wind, getting a green in regulation
there.
feels really good. Again, wasn't quite hitting the putts with the perfect pace today. Would have liked to have gotten that one a little bit closer. So now we've got kind of a tester here for par. And check out this putt, ladies and gentlemen. Possibly the worst putt you've ever seen. Where was I aiming? What was I doing? That was never gonna go in. All right, heading on to what is hole number 18 here on the course. Again, this is a really nice one. It's not an ocean hole, but it's so nice. You've got like the water that comes in on the left side here, as you can see, so you can bite off as much as you want on the right. And then you've got this nicely guarded green that really rewards getting the correct number on your second shot. So I decided to take 9 with that way I can't possibly reach the water and just take a slightly longer shot in for my second shot here. And it pays off for us here. You can see Pops has what appears to be a fairway wood or hybrid from the fairway here for his shot. I think I've got like an 8-iron in from here, and unfortunately I yank it pretty far to the left. So we put ourselves over here on the bank on the side of the green instead of being on the green. This chip is really tricky because everything's running away back down into the water as well. So I have to land this one really high up to the left. And it's really hard to swing, you know, that hard and that committed when the water is right there on the side.
Pretty good. Want to land a little further left, but we'll take that.
Couldn't have said it better myself because I did say I wanted to aim that one a little bit further left. So we have this guy left for our par. We give it a run down there, but yeah, it wasn't a good putt. The nose was really bothering me here at this
I need my
point.
nose to stop running is what I need.
Yes, indeed. So now we've got this to see if we can grab a point out of this hole, and we do. We sneak it in the right side there.
Lock in. Thanks, Sarah. Oh, I slipped on that one. Left. Bouncing through. Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna draw a 7-iron down there.
That is the game plan here. We were blocked out from going for this green in 2, so we try to hook a 7-iron just around the corner to get something down back into the fairway. We do, but we missed my approach shot, which ended up just short here. So now I'm actually lying 3, hitting my 4th. So we want to try to get this close. I go for kind of a little tie spinner action here, which is kind of my go-to chip these days, actually. I like hitting the low spinners. So we've got this for par despite not hitting the green in regulation. Can we convert? Survey says... Oh. Yes, we do. We lip it in the left side and pick ourselves up another 2 big points in the Stableford. Now we're heading on to a beautiful par 3 here. It's playing about 160 today. The wind was kind of blowing quite a bit today. Some holes were into, some holes were with. We're playing this one a little bit far back, and as you can see, I hit my shot a little bit over to the left side of the green here. You can see it coming down there. Would have liked to got that a little closer, but again, just got some rust from not being able to play the entire winter. Pops sending his up there to just about the same place on the left-hand side. So now we'll see if anybody can get kind of up and down for par. Mine is just off the green here, so I elect to putt it. We give it a run down the hill. Again, this one was kind of slower than I thought it was going to be. It looks really scary. Everything's running away from you, and I didn't want to bust it long, so I ended up leaving it short right behind Pops' ball marker here. So we both have this for par. I give mine a roll, and it's dead in the heart. I just didn't hit it again. Just being scared all day, really. Hey, we'll take the 1 point. Pops, can he convert for par and get 2 points? Just off the right side, but at least he got it to the hole. So now we've got another par 3 here. This one's a little bit longer, and we've got, I think, 5-iron or something here, I want to say. But we leave it off to the left-hand side here. It gets a really nice kick off the hill, like we knew what we were doing. Members bounce there. And now we've got this putt for birdie, for big points. Survey says.
Early called me.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, one of our playing partners early called the birdie for me there, and it lips out. We don't convert. Hey, I'll take a par, though, on a very tricky par 3. And now we've got another fun par 4. You have to hit this one over the water, but here's the thing. You can cut off as much left as you want, and you can almost reach this green in 1. I was not trying to do that. However, I kind of snap hooked mine a little bit, and it ended up in the drink. So, again, I just picked up for the hole rather than re-tee. I ended up doing a little bit of golf ball hunting down in the ocean there before we moved on to our final hole of the video. It is hole number 5 for us here. You got these beautiful rocks on the right-hand side of the fairway. and this is just a beautiful hole to finish on. Such a tight driving hole as well. Wanted to get something close, something down there. And we absolutely striped the driver one more time. Gorgeous ball right down the middle of the fairway. So that leaves us, I think it was like 120, 115 yards in, so I think I hit a 50 degree here. Just tried to choke down, take a nice divot, send it at the flag, and it's pretty good. Holds on to the back side of the green here. So we've got one more putt for birdie for 4 massive points. Oh, and we catch the lip there. That is unfortunate. But hey, can we make the par at least and grab 2 points at the end? Yes, we sure can. The putter works one time for us there, and that caps off an extremely fun and enjoyable round at one of New Hampshire's most beautiful golf courses, the only ocean course in New Hampshire. So we'll check out the standings now and see where Pops and I finished. Not too bad for me, actually. I'm pretty happy with this performance, having not played golf in like 8 months. We want to get out there and get back into the swing of things. Pops had a little bit more trouble, of course, but that's because they didn't have any senior tees for this tournament. It would have been nice for this event if they had like a senior division as well. If you made it this far, make sure to tap that subscribe button. Join the Muskrat Links golf team today. I've already got a golf ball hunting video recorded and ready for action coming out next for you guys. So do check out the website, see if there's anything you want on there before we change things up. Give us a follow on our other socials as well. But I think that's gonna be it for me. Have fun out there, everyone.